Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and I'm on a mission to spread peace, love, and positivity through music. Today, I'll be giving a first-time reaction to Frank Zappa. We're going to be checking out the songs Andy and Inca Roads. Now, technically, I've heard Frank once before this moment. I ran a live stream a handful of weeks back, and I got the suggestion to listen to Black Napkins, and that song blew me away, and specifically Frank's guitar work. It is otherworldly. I totally understand why Frank and his name are put in those lists of best guitarists of all time, and I only heard one song. The phrasing was delicate. He exudes virtuosity. He manages to evolve the phrase within the song from moment to moment so effortlessly. I'm just ready to hear more Frank today and hopefully get inspired to pick back up my guitar because, I've been playing guitar for, over a decade plus at this point, but I need more motivation to consistently practice. That is for sure. So I'm excited to hear from Frank, but before we jump in, let's please thank David the Resonant for making this donation request. As always, David, it is much appreciated, and thank you for the selections today. Now, let's jump in. Whoa. Dude, this is so different. What is going on? It's very prog. It's like this almost like breathy spoken rap, new metally vocals, underneath is this bass that is matching the rhythm precisely. What does that remind me of? I'll think of it.
Yes, I really want to know. Is there anything good inside of you? If there is, I really want to know.
Maybe a bit of Tool.
Good inside of you, if there is, I really want to.
Oh, this is cool. He's like speaking in both my headphones.
Is there anything good inside of you? If there is, I really wanna know. Is there anything good inside of you? If there is, I really wanna know. Really wanna know.
It like went from prog to like sci-fi funk to blues, and now we're back to like that prog feel. I remember, oh my god, this is bringing a flashback into my brain. I remember so long ago when I used to take guitar lessons. My guitar teacher, he was giving me a bunch of songs to like check out and potentially a song then to practice and play, and he showed me a Frank Zappa track. I don't know which tune it was at this point, but I remember even him telling me, like, be prepared for this music to not make sense when you hear it right away, but being able to play it will improve your skills. I forget which word he used exactly, but markedly. Oh god, and I get it, and I should have been more attentive at that time, and I could have learned Zappa earlier. So many regrets, man.
If there is, I really wanna know. Really wanna know.
It's like a piano rock vibe. So chaotic.
Show me a sign if you don't mind. Show me a sign if you don't mind.
Sounds a bit like Joe Bonamassa as well.
Show me a sign if you don't mind. Show me a sign if you don't mind.
Dude, what musical world are we in for real? This is... Like, I don't even know what feeling I'm getting from listening to this. Because my analytical brain is trying to figure it out. I need to settle into the melody a little more. Cool rhythm in the drums. How did he start doing this? Dude. That cadence reminds me a little bit of Chop Suey by System of a Down. Wake up. But it's not at all the same melodically. It's so rapid. Now what? What even are those sounds? Cool drum beat. See, and now it's kind of like entering, well, maybe it's already entered and I'm just not picking the right moment, but it's like jazzy, it's funky, it's off the rails, and somehow a bit of the delivery feels very like ironic, a bit of satire in the vocal delivery. So I'm not sure. I'm in so many different mental places around this song. It's just a very intriguing listen. This is that is so. Oh, Robin Trower, that's awesome. That song, it's so unlabelable to me. I honestly don't even know how to describe everything that I heard. I mean, we all heard it together, so you may not need me to do that description, because I'll just do a poor job of just describing what we did here. But I'm like, I don't even know what realm we're in. What else sounds like this? This is definitely like at least prog, and there's so many labels, right, for genres, subgenres, whatever, but like at a high level, this has so many qualities of progressive music. I really don't even know what I want to say right now. I wanted to Google the meaning of this song and lyrics, because I was so focused on the melody and the instruments and all the craziness. I missed the lyrics. Okay, so according to Google AI, the meaning: Andy by Frank Zappa is a song with intentionally nonsensical lyrics. Oh. Designed to critique the perceived meaninglessness of some lyrics in popular music. Designed to critique the perceived meaninglessness? The song features repetitive phrases, nonsensical wordplay. Andy Devine had a thong rind. It was sublime but the wrong kind. And seemingly random lines like, "Is there anything good inside of you? If there is, I really want to know." Some interpretations suggest it's a commentary on superficiality and the disconnect between inner and outer appearances. The music, however, is complex and intricate, contrasting with the lyrics' simplicity. Okay. So it's a chaotic instrumental with potentially simple lyrics, but if they are meant as nonsense lyrics or meant as a critique of nonsense lyrics, it's almost like you've wrapped the already chaotic song in a wrapper of chaos too. I mean, at all points of analysis I could do, I have no clear way to approach a song like this, except for that repeated riff. Like continually finding our way back there helped sort of ground me, but even then that riff is not as easy as it seems. Frank Zappa may be the guitarist that like breaks my brain fully. Let's check out Inca Roads. People told me I look a little bit like Frank Zappa. I don't know if I agree, but if you see what I look like with longer hair, then maybe you may say that. Yeah, the mixes are crazy. You got a xylophone, you got like a lizard spitting venom.
Did a vehicle come from somewhere out there? Just to let the IDs. Was it round and did it have a motor? Or was it something different? Show what? I ain't never seen
Xylophone shred?
Show what? I ain't never seen nothing. Why don't you sharpen the band? Entire life. A round ball after good.
My brain listening to Frank Zappa, it is no longer a brain.
In my entire life. A round ball after good. That white can't do nothing for you. Did a vehicle fly along the mountains
Dude, this is so trippy. I'm not even going to attempt to try to understand Frank Zappa at this point. I'm just going to enjoy the vibes when I can and let my brain kind of ease itself into the music. Like, this is the level of confusion that I've faced in reacting to Fish, in reacting to Grateful Dead, a handful of other groups that have graced this channel. I am so lost, but it's really cool. And I know what I'm hearing technically is very challenging, but it's just so different than everything else I've ever heard.
Bargain, bargain. Or did someone build a place to leave a space for such a thing to land?
Like, what scale is this? What melody is happening? Where does this inspiration come from? Is that a timpani? Okay, guitar I can understand maybe. Okay, this vibe is something that my brain understands and enjoys. Some claymation. I certainly was not expecting that. Reminds me a bit of like the trippy Tool videos or music videos you may see. Or even like Alice in Chains. Oh, the chest hair. All of this craziness that's happening on screen is what's happening to my brain right now. It's just collapsing onto itself. It's melting, and then it reforms into something that sort of makes sense and helps me interpret what I'm listening to, but then devolves again into chaos. Is so good. Oh god, the video's tripping me out. The rapid camera changes. It's like the artistic versus the mundane. I have no idea what's happening. What I can say is Frank's phrasing, it is so unpredictable, and against this backdrop the melodies we hear underlying Frank's playing, it feels like it would lend itself for the majority of guitarists to produce a different style of solo. So it's almost as if his style is so disconnected from what he's playing that it doesn't feel like it's part of the same song. But the thing is, it works melodically. So the way I take that at a high level is, I just haven't heard this enough to be able to have the openness to understand that actually what he's doing really works and can sound good. But right now it's as if I'm like listening to a language that I've never heard of before, but I can pick up like the phonetics and could repeat a word or two or a phrase or two, but with no knowledge of what's actually being said, if that makes sense. Bass is stable. Oh no. Okay, your guitar. Frank Zappa, this has to be some of the most like eclectic music I've heard in quite some time. It's extremely experimental. It feels like a combination of so many different things. Again, certainly progressive. It's fusions. It's fusions of how many different things though. A lot of improvisation I can hear. I mean, the virtuosity is there. These compositions are infinitely complex, and there's just very little repetition, save for the consistent riffs we may hear in a Frank Zappa track. Oh, dude, what have I discovered here? This is literally wild.
That other here go wrong. Somewhere around there, that other here go wrong. Somewhere around there, the Indians first on the bell, carve up the hill.
This is jazz, right? Jazz fusion. This has to be at least this. Never mind. I have no idea. Dude, I have been defeated today. Oh my god. is happening with the tempo here as we're like entering organ virtuosic land. Drumming here too underneath the craziness and in these keys. Like, how do you combine these two? I mean, how do you arrive at them independently? I can't imagine what songwriting for them is like. Around the world xylophone. Oh my god.
Did a booger pick up from somewhere out there?
Just a little paralysis.
Was she running? Did she have a motor?
Or was she something different?
Guacamole queen.
Guacamole queen.
Guacamole queen.
At the Armadillo in Austin, Texas.
Or did someone build a place or leave a space for Chester's thing to land?
Chester's thing.
En route. Did a booger pick up from somewhere out there? Did a booger pick up from somewhere out there? Did the Indians first on the bell? Rock up their hell.
Thank you very much.
This is what you wanted? This is what you wanted, David? That's okay. Oh, wow. I don't even know. Like, okay, how do I begin here? This is probably the most confused I have been listening to a song in a long time. And I'm just recently coming off of a Fish reaction where I was so confused. But I'm more confused than I was in that reaction. I don't know if oh, my camera doesn't know anything. I don't know if it's an acquired taste or if I will ever acquire the taste. Like, I don't even know if I enjoyed this. I don't even know if I hated this. Like, I don't know. There's so much I don't know. I'm kind of like stun locked right now is maybe a better way to put it. What is for sure, this whole group and Frank, they are filled with creative ideas. They're virtuosic as hell. Even if I don't understand how a lot of these independent elements are coming together, whether it's from section to section or even in a given phrase, the fact that it works and it doesn't sound just terrible, I think is saying something. Because if it were, a lot of instrumentalists stepping on each other's toes and creating extremely dissonant sounds and clogging up the mix overall, then it would just sound patently bad. And I feel like this kind of music, if performed by anybody other than them, would sound terrible. This is a very, very, very high learning curve to this song, to Frank Zappa. That like overhead cost of learning the style, understanding even how to listen to it, let alone play it. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get there with Frank, because I thought I had learned so much, over the course of my now 1400 plus reactions on the channel. I thought I had learned to listen to music better, and I have gotten better. But this feels like a final boss level right now, and maybe I still have a couple a couple ways to go, a couple hundred reactions to go before being able to even comprehend Frank Zappa. I don't know. Please let me know in the comments how you would like go about approaching Frank Zappa. Really just anything else you want me to know, because it feels like today none of my background in guitar helped, none of my background in music really helped either. I just got tossed and turned today. And hey, if you find that enjoyable, hit the subscribe button. Hopefully we can do more Frank Zappa reactions on the channel. If you'd like to request Frank Zappa, you can do so by clicking the first link in the description box below. But I need to contemplate in that life right now. So I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.